Hey, what's up, folks? It is Thursday, May 11th, and I'm still so sunburned. Like, if you saw the rest of my body, man, I look like some kind of zombie walking down the street with just like skin hanging off. And I usually don't get sunburn. I don't know what happened. I just laid out by the pool, fell asleep, and got a brutal sunburn. Anyway, folks, I hate to say this, but we're coming to the end of the line. And what I mean by that is the market's still struggling here, especially with this whole banking situation. And I have to throw in the reality that if you look at the banking data, which I do every week, and I keep a running, tabulation. I keep a running spreadsheet of that. I mean, the data is pretty good, but there's big concerns out there, and that's what's keeping, especially like industrials, the banking sector, that's what's weighing the market down. I mean, the NASDAQ's doing pretty well, but the problem is, like I've been telling you, May 15th, that's the fiscal peak for the quarter. I mean, that's it. May 15th, we get that quarterly interest payment. We're still down about 114 billion from the April tax drain. So we'll get about half of that, maybe a little bit more, half of that back next week with the interest payment. But then that's it. Then we get into June, and that's another corporate quarterly corporate tax payment. That's a drain. Then we have the whole debt ceiling fiasco, which still hasn't been resolved. So it's not looking good. It is not looking good. And, investors are pessimistic. They're negative. They want to sell. And now they're going to have reason to sell because the drains that are coming, we get our quarterly interest payment on Monday, and that's good. But so far, we need to recover that 114 billion drain from the April taxes, and that's just not going to do it. I mean, we might get close by the time June 15th rolls around, because that's when that quarterly corporate tax payment is due. But after that, like, especially given the situation with the debt ceiling, after that, I mean, it could be pretty grim. And you know me, I'm not a grim kind of guy, but I mean, it's just like, it's not lining up so good. It's just not lining up so good. Now, if we get a resolution on the debt ceiling, I'm not so worried, because the tax drains will be recovered. They're always recovered. We're back up now, I think, like an 840 billion deficit. So we recovered about 200 billion of the tax, the total tax drain, but we're still below $1 trillion. We'll get back over there, but again, it's all hinges on the debt ceiling and what happens. And the next couple of weeks, maybe the next couple of months, they could be rough. They could be rough. So I think cash is king right now. Might get a little pop into next week, and then that's it. Get ready for some rough sailing, as they say. You know what they say, that calm waters doesn't make for good sailors. So, like, if you want to be a good sailor, we got some rough waters probably ahead of us, so be prepared. Anyway, that's it for tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.